Hello and welcome everyone. So nice. We will start soon. I will wait for 1-2 minutes if somebody else want to join in. So find yourself a comfortable place to sit and yeah, take your time. Maybe you want something to drink before it starts or something else. I will wait 1 more minute. So let's see how many we are. Five. Five, it's a good number. Okay. I will wait 1 minute. Okay, then let's go. So, welcome everybody who's joining in for this live stream of mine. It's the it's my first one. It's a premiere, so you are the lucky ones. Yes, so it's the theme is about the SOS exercises, which is the shortcut for somatic orientated safety, and it's a technique which you can regulate your nervous system. And with this self-regulation, that this tool that you have in your hands, it's useful in daily life. Like if you got in situations where they are very stressful, and also in emotional ed, or really in acute situations of maybe panic or anxiety or huge amount of anger or sadness, you can help yourself with these techniques. They were invented by a German therapist called Kati Bonet, and and the purpose was to give some simple tools in a straight line. Like there are 10 techniques which can be practiced for to bring the nervous system in a balance, in a good balance situation back again when you have faced a real stressful situation, so that your body can come out of this and not get stuck into an emotion for a longer time. So every emotion, every reaction of your body, of course, is useful. It's intelligent. So it's not, these techniques are not for push them away, but in order to uh, keep you away from maybe getting in a traumatic mood for a longer time and have then difficulties in your daily life. So, but the second thing about this self-regulation techniques is that you can use them in daily life for like preparation for things that you want to do, that you are still not in any stress. It's like before you go in situations that your system is like trained to cope up with situations. And in our case, or in that case that I want to show these exercises, they are for preparation before you go into meditation mode. so that your mind and body can come into a certain mood, in a balanced state, so that when you sit down and close your eyes, that this part, that you have something in your hand, that this part, the nervous system, can be regulated before you start with meditation. So yes, but before we start, I'm very curious. I would like to know if you are curious also, and if you want to write in the chat where you are, from which country you are looking, or which place you are. It would be very nice to see where you are now on this planet. Let's see if somebody wants to answer. Arkansas, USA, great. Okay. Anybody else? From Thailand. Oh. Wonderful. Who else wants to join the map here of our network that we are creating? From Stockholm, from Singapore. Awesome. So you can so you can really like make a map in your mind that where we are sitting on this planet. One in USA, Thailand, Stockholm, Singapore. So somebody didn't wrote, but I'm from Germany. So you can put needles everywhere, and you can really imagine, wow, okay, we are now in a network. We get like connected to all these places, and it's really like a network that we are building, like a circle of love that we can really create here in this network, where we are now working with self-regulation for ourselves, and with that network we can really create something bigger. So okay, then I will put the camera a little bit in front of me so you can see me more, and I hope you can hear me still good. So let's start with the SOS exercises. They will take about 20 to 25 minutes. And then we will have like a short 15 minutes meditation afterwards. And after the meditation, if you want, you can stay still here for some minutes and ask me questions if you want to ask me some questions. Okay, let's start with the first. It's called the butterfly touch. Put your hands on your arms and start tapping yourself. Adjust this technique how it feels comfortable for you. You can do it slower, faster, more intensive, and like it feels good for you. Or you can just watch me and adjust with my rhythm. This is also okay. Okay, then we make a little pause. And in this pause, you can put one arm beneath your arm and the other hand on your shoulder. You can also switch, or put both arms on your shoulder, or both hands beneath your arms. Just look how it feels comfortable for you, how it feels for you that you are hugging yourself. And then stay with that. time really matters in these techniques. Giving time for the nervous system to adjust is important, and not to judge anything that you feel or that comes up. And I have forgot to say something in the beginning, which is very important. So I want to add it now, this part. These techniques are almost every time brings you a good feeling, and it's really useful in every situation. But sometimes it can happen that some techniques are bringing you in a mood that you don't want in now in that situation. So you can always skip or change the technique that I'm showing you towards something that is feeling comfortable for you. So really take a look at yourself and adjust the things if they don't feel good for you in that moment. Or you can skip it and wait for the next one. Okay, then for the next technique, you take a look in the room where you are or the place where you are. You move your head slowly and then you start counting things that you see. Like you can count colors, you can count forms, anything that you want to count. The thing is that you turn your head slowly and that you're counting something. So let's do that together. Okay, then you can make a little pause. You can relax your arms in your lap. For those who now joined in and didn't see the beginning, we are doing self-regulation techniques for the nervous system. And we have just started. So no problem to join in. So now give your system again a little pause to adjust. Okay, the next one is rubbing your ears from the down part to the upper part. And if you really don't like this one, you can also massage your fingers and your hand. It's equal to that. It's a little bit smoother if you don't like to rub your ears. So anyone who wants to rub the ears, you can start here and then go up. This is really something that wakes up your system. And then you can go inside your ear and then stretch it out like this. One more time. And the other side. Okay. But really, if you don't like this, you can always massage your fingers. And when you do these exercises before you're going to sleep, then it's also better to massage your hands and fingers and not your ears, because this will wake you up again. So then make a little pause again. Then for the next one, you can breathe out as long as you can. And you can do it like you want. Just breathe out as long as you can. Okay, let's do this together. One more time. Okay, and then make a little pause. Maybe a deep breath is coming. It's a good sign of relaxation. And if not, it's also okay. Just give yourself time for everything. So for the next one, cross your fingers. Then put your tip fingers in front. And then you see your thumbs crossing and cross them over and over again. It's called the little centered butterfly. It's the little sister or brother. You can lay down your hands on your lap, or I will keep them here so that you can see. Yes. Okay, then make a little pause. For those who joined in right now, we are in the middle of self-regulation techniques for the nervous system. So we are in the middle. It's still okay that you join in. These techniques are called the SOS exercises. So once again, cross your fingers, put your tip fingers in front, and then start crossing your thumbs over and over again. And maybe a deep breath is coming. This is very welcome. And make a little pause. For the next one, you put your thumbs together, the fingers are in front. Then one hand grabs the thumb, like you grab a bicycle grip or so. Then this hand is stretching the finger in front, and you catch with the other hand this finger. So it's like a bicycle grip on one side and on the other side. Okay. Now, when you are starting to breathe out, you squeeze one finger, and when you start breathing in, you squeeze the other finger. And this always like you breathe in and breathe out. So let's start with that. You can breathe really in just normal breathing. Don't do any extra. It will adjust at itself. Don't forget to relax the other side when you squeeze one side. And then make a little pause. Take your time so that your nervous system can adjust. So one more time, thumbs together, then grab with one hand your thumb, stretch your finger and catch it with your other hand. So you have like a bicycle grip. And then when you start breathing out, you squeeze one side. And when you start breathing in, you squeeze the other side. Okay. Okay, and then make a little pause. In this pause, you can take a little retrospective look, how you felt in the beginning and how you feel now. How about your thoughts? How about your emotions and feelings? How about your attention for moving? How about your senses? And how about your feeling of connection, being connected to something or someone? Okay, then you can put one hand on your heart center and one hand on your one hand on your forehead. You can leave your eyes open or you can close it. How you feel comfortable. And I want to invite you to observe, and maybe you can feel that between your hands that there is a space. And in this space, things are happening. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat or the temperature of your skin. Or maybe you feel something else or nothing. That's also okay. Just be with it and try not to judge. Just be with it. Then put your hand from the forehead onto your belly. And the same thing here, just observe. There might be a space between your hands. And maybe you can feel that your belly is moving up and down, or your chest. or something else, or nothing. That's also okay. For the next one, I want to invite you, take a look. Is there a place that feels good on your body and needs to be touched? So maybe you can find such a place. And then if you find this place, then you can put your hand or both hands on this place and just be with it. If you want, you can start a conversation. Maybe you get an answer. Or you're just being very close to each other and enjoying the company. For the last one, you can decide if you want to leave your hands where they are or take another position. And for this one, I want to invite you to imagine a being that supports you. It can be a real or a fantasy being. It can be human, it can be an animal, it can be something else. If you are on the spiritual path, you can imagine a higher being. Or if you're not on a spiritual path, you can still imagine a higher being. Something that supports you right now in this very moment. Try to feel the support. Maybe you smile to one another, or the being is hugging you. Everything is possible. Try to feel the support. And if you feel the support, then you can take a look at yourself and observe if this support, if this feeling of support is changing something in you, in the way you feel your body, in the way that you are thinking, in the way how you are feeling. How you perceive your surroundings with your senses. And how you feel connected to yourself or to the supporting being. And you can slowly start to open your eyes again if they were closed. Move a little bit. Maybe only one eye wants to open up. Observe that also. Don't be too fast. And if you are ready, you can start to look on the screen again and see me. Look at me. So these were the SOS exercises, and for my perspective, I feel really much more relaxed and settled now after I did these exercises. So maybe it's with you the same. If you want, you can write it in the chat, but you don't have, just if you want. And so for me, from my experience, this is now really a good moment to get into my meditation practice. So I want to invite you to take with me this journey for about 15 minutes. And everyone is doing their own meditation, what you know, what you learned to do. And just keep in mind to smile, to keep a smile on your face during the meditation, and to be in love. These two things are required. And if one more would be required, then I would say stay in a straight position, but choose a way to sit that you don't feel any pain or aches. So if you want to stretch your legs, then stretch your legs. If you want to lean on a wall, then lean on a wall. Just feel comfortable with your sitting posture. Okay, I want to invite you now for 15 minutes, and the starting time will be if you hear the sound of the bell, and after 15 minutes I will again let you hear the sound of the bell, and then we come out of the meditation. So keep prepared to come out of the meditation. Feel your body again. You can rub your legs, arms, your face. Get fully aware of your body again. So I hope you enjoyed this SOS exercises and the meditation. And it will be next Wednesday again, the same time. So if you like to join in again, I will feel very happy. And maybe you can forward the link or invite friends for that too. You are very welcome to do that. Thank you. Thank you, Nay. So if you have any questions, you can, if you want, you can put your questions now in the chat, or you can write it afterwards. I will put this as a video on my channel. And I will also put email address of mine in the description, so you can also write email to me on to tanya.meyer@life.de. So, but you are very welcome also now if you have any questions. Okay, so no questions. That's good. So I wish you a happy day, a happy night wherever you are, and see you next time. Till then, goodbye.